Hey, welcome back. This is part two of the walk around Les Alpes, and as you can see overnight, I think we've had about a foot of snow, which is unbelievable. So everything's busy. As you can see, we're back in the town square. As you can see, there's the booking office, and it's not busy at all. So it just shows you don't have to queue up for lift passes or anything. So it's really looking good. If you take a look around here over to the mountain, you can see that the whole side of the mountain is covered with snow now, so it's absolutely looking brilliant. Wish I could get out there. Anyway, we're just going to go up to the tourist office now and just see what we can find in there. Oh, here we are inside the tourist office. As you can see, it's just not just a wooden hut, it's a proper tourist office with a good reception desk and everything. I'll go over and have a natter with them in a minute to see what information they've got. There is also within the tourist office there is the Ski School of France Centre, so if you need to book a lesson or anything, you can come in here and book your lesson. But I'm going to go over now and just see what brochures and catalogues I can find to see what they can give you information about the resort. But very impressed with the tourist office. Right, here we are at the gondola lift first thing in the morning. It's about 10 o'clock. That's first thing for me, by the way. There's quite a big queue here, really, but it's not too bad. I should think it's about half an hour to get up. And when you think about it, you're going right up to the glacier, so it'd take you nearly an hour to ski all the way back down again. But of course, the beauty with Les Alpes is that, in fact, you don't have to go up the gondola in the morning. As you can see, now that we've had snow, and we had nearly a foot of snow last night, that you can do all your skiing actually down in the valley. And there's loads of smaller lifts here, drag lifts, chair lifts, which, especially if you're a beginner or you're not that good, you can actually come down here and practice and get your ski legs before you go up the top of the mountain. I will go up possibly this afternoon and show you the top when the queue's gone down. Oh, we've walked up a bit further now, up to the top end of the village, and as you can see, there's a wonderful practice area here for beginners. There's one of those carpets, so you don't actually have to go on a drag lift. You can actually stand on the magic carpet, and that will take you up the mountain, so you can actually practice. And then you've got cracking practice facilities there with the little drag lifts and little slopes, which is ideal for ski schools. So if you are a beginner, you couldn't want a better place to come. It's not crowded, it's not busy, there's no screaming. It is just idyllic. Right, for you beginners who've never been skiing before and you're petrified of ski lifts and being in chair lifts and everything, now that they've brought in these magic carpets, all you have to do is just toddle along like a little duck on your skis. And even if you're, look at this, about 2 years old, and you just walk along there and you stand on the carpet, and the carpet will actually take you up so you can come back down again. So none of this trying to get on a T-bar or a pummel lift or anything like that. This takes learning to ski to a new level, and really anybody now can learn to ski with the aid of one of these wonderful magic carpets, which allow you, look, and they're out of the wind as well, so you're in the shade. It's not going at any great rate of speed, so you've got no excuse not to come skiing now, have you? Yeah, and while your other half or the little ones are away learning to ski, and you think, well, what am I going to do? Well, this is it. You just go over to your local bar, you sit in the sun, you have a nice coffee and a brandy, and just work on the suntan. I'm sure you'll get a better suntan here than what you get down on the Costa del Sol in the summer. Well, that was a climb. I apologise if I'm puffing, but we've walked right through the village to the top end of the village, past loads again, supermarkets and chemists, but I'm sure you don't want to see those. You must have seen enough of those on the first one. But I just wanted to show you the view of the mountain in front of you over there with all the runs and everything. Absolutely stunning. The whole place. So what we're off to now, we're off to find the cabin, the gondolier, that takes us down into the valley, which you come in from the other end. There's no road out of the top, you can only get into the Alpes on one road, which is the road from the roundabout, as I showed you on the first video. But you can actually get a gondolier apparently down into the valley the other side, so that's where we're off to now. Right, so we're up at the telecabin, the top of the telecabin, so we're now going to go down into the village and hopefully find a nice little coffee shop down there and have a nice coffee, maybe have a brandy with it, maybe not. Anyway, it's been a great walk here so far. Speak to you when I get down the bottom. Alright, here we go then. We're in the cabin and we're going to go down into the valley, which looks like a long way down there, doesn't it? But now this is what the isn't like. But as you can see, the view, excuse my thumb, is absolutely stunning. Anyway, we get down the bottom, let's have a coffee, shall we? Right, we made it down to the bottom. The gondolier went down into the valley and we've walked up into the village now, which is a wonderful little old French village with all little windy streets. There is actually a tour going on at the moment, taking people to the local church and having a good walk around the town. It's a lovely little place here. I'm sat on a bench in the sun, as you can see, looking down the valley at the snow and the mountains. The only thing I'm going to get good at is get a good suntan, hopefully. So that ends the second part of the second video.